What's up, everyone? My name is Edison, and I trade options and futures. And a lot of people have been asking me, how do I trade options and what broker I use? So, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to set up Webull and Turbo Trader and show you guys my exact custom layout that I use every single day. I've been using Webull for over a year now, and honestly, I have had no issues with it. This is definitely one of the best brokers to use if you're just getting started off with trading, especially because of Turbo Trader for options. Alright, first things first, you're going to want to have Webull desktop open, and if you go to the left hand side, we're going to go to the custom layouts, and we're going to start off with a blank layout. The first widget we're going to add is a chart. Personally, I only use a chart to check contract movement, as I use Webull only to execute my trades. I use TradingView to chart instead. However, it definitely is possible to chart with Webull. Next and most important widget that we're going to add is a Turbo Trader for option, and this allows you to get in and out of a trade with the one click of a button. So let's add Turbo Trader options to our custom layout. And within Turbo Trader, here are the settings that I would change in order to get in and out of a trade as easy as possible. To enter trade with one click, I'd first turn off order confirmation and change the buy button to market as well as the sell button. And personally, for my risk management, I use bracket orders, which means that I have a set stop loss and take profit for every trade. And we can actually automate that using trade buttons right here. We click the little gear icon and then we go to buy button and we set our stop loss and take profit. So personally, I use 15% stop loss and a 25% take profit. And the second you enter your position, your stop loss and take profit will be set. So you really don't even need to click the sell button. So it really is a one button for entry and you're good to go. The last widget that I just use a positions widget just to get more information on what position I'm in. You can also overlay widgets, like you can add your order widgets or a watch list, but I don't use that. Like I said before, I use TradingView to chart and just use Webull to enter and exit a trade. So going back to my chart, I only use a chart on Webull to see how the options contract move, and we can actually send an options contract to the chart by grouping each of the widgets together. Like we can set the group to S or whatever you guys like. And then once you have all the groups set, once you choose an option that you want to that you may want to buy, you can send it to that layout, and then it would change the chart, and you can basically see how the options contract moving compared to the stock movement. And this is one of the biggest factors that determine whether or not I do take a trade, because let's say the stock is moving well, but the options contract isn't, I wouldn't be able to profit off the stock movement if the options contract is not volatile enough. So another thing I use a graph for is actually my risk management and moving my stop loss to break even. So once you enter a trade, if you have the contract graph open, you will see your order entry, like let's say around here, and then your stop loss below and your take profit above. And personally, when my contracts go, let's say 15 or 20% in profit, I would drag my stop loss, which would be under my entry, and drag it up maybe a smidge above my break even so I don't get messed over by slippage. And that is also a really good way to manage your risk. One thing that I will always double check though is my stop loss and take profit to see if it's correct based on the percentage of my entry, because even though I put 15 and 25%, the stop loss might be placed at 13% and my take profit would maybe at 22%. So I would just drag it and check to see if it's at the right percentage. And yeah, this is how you set up Webull for trading options. And once you get used to it, it does get super simple. And I do hope this video was very helpful to you guys. And I'll catch you guys later.